Hethir Rodriguez from naturalfertilityinfo.com, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how to use progesterone cream. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is why someone would use progesterone cream and what progesterone cream is. So progesterone is a hormone in the body. It's part of the big orchestra of hormones that are necessary for fertility, for your monthly cycle. But one of the main purposes for progesterone is it helps to keep the uterus lining from deteriorating. So this helps to keep a pregnancy viable. There's many other reasons and uses for progesterone in the body, but that's the main one that pertains to fertility. So there's a lot of different forms that progesterone comes in. You can get a progesterone prescription from your doctor that comes in suppository, which would be inserted into the vagina, and it can come in pill form or in shot form. Pill form has to go through the liver and then it gets dispersed into the blood. So the amounts of progesterone that end up in the body are a lot less. Now what we have here is progesterone cream, and progesterone cream uses natural progesterone that is identical to the progesterone in your body, whereas prescription progesterone is different. It's a couple molecules off from what our progesterone is. So natural progesterone comes in cream form, and I think this form is one of the best forms to use because you apply it to the skin and then it gets absorbed into the body and straight into the bloodstream. It's not filtered by the liver, so you're actually able to get the amounts that you are using. So what you're going to be looking for in progesterone cream is you're going to be looking for a cream that has USP grade progesterone. What that means is that it is US Pharmacopoeia progesterone. So what that means is that it is guaranteed to have a specific amount of progesterone in it. That's very important when you're using progesterone because we need to know the amounts that we're getting and make sure that we're getting enough of those amounts. Another thing you're looking for when you're looking for progesterone cream is you're going to want to make sure that it is not just wild yam cream. While USP progesterone is derived from wild yam, they take it and then they create progesterone from it. You don't want wild yam cream that's just plain wild yam because it's not going to convert into the body into progesterone in the amounts that you might need. Some studies have shown that it's not very useful transdermally. So you want to make sure it's USP progesterone. The next thing, you also want to make sure that your cream does not have mineral oil in it. Our cream has an aloe vera and avocado oil base. Mineral oil, on the other hand, prevents things from being absorbed. So if there's mineral in your skincare, mineral in your progesterone cream, it's going to prevent the progesterone from being absorbed into your body because the molecules of mineral oil are so large. And it's also best to not have mineral oil in any of your products because it can mimic estrogen. Mineral oil is what they use to make plastics. So that's a whole other topic, but just make sure that your progesterone cream doesn't have any mineral oil in it. So there's two types that we carry in the Natural Fertility Shop, and I'm going to talk about these two types. The first is the Emerita Progest. This is a progesterone cream that comes in a tube just like this, and you just squeeze it out of the bottle. So the pro to this progesterone cream, the great part is it's just progesterone cream. It's just basic progesterone cream. The part that can be hard for some people is the way that you use it is you have to eyeball when you squeeze it. It needs to be about the size of a dime is 20 milligrams of progesterone. So you have to get kind of good at figuring out how much cream you're using. The Fertilica progesterone is, this is my company, Fertilica, and this progesterone cream, you take off the little tag here, has a pump that disperses 20 milligrams per pump. So you know exactly how much progesterone cream you're getting. So you would be able to, just press it once. This is a new bottle, so it might take a moment. Gotta get the air out since this is new. So you press it once, and you're going to have a 20 milligram dosage of progesterone cream. So then you would then use that. And if you see if that flattened out, that would be, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. If that flattened out, that would be about the size of a dime. But this pump's great because it does it for you automatically. The difference between these two progesterones is this one has a couple of supportive herbs in it. And this comes with a base of organic aloe vera and avocado oil. So Fertilica progesterone is very simple to use. It comes like this. So now on to how you're going to use progesterone cream. When it comes to natural fertility, you're going to use it in a very specific way. Women that are in menopause or women that are using it for other reasons, you may be using it differently than suggested here. Also, I want to note all of my suggestions here are based on Dr. John Lee's work, so if you want to learn more information about progesterone in general, check out his publications. So how you use progesterone cream. You're going to use it twice a day. You're going to, the suggested usage is 20 milligrams in the morning and 20 milligrams in the evening. So what you would do is you would take this and you would pump it, and you would take a pump of it, put it on your skin, and you're going to just rub it into your skin, just like any other cream. The secret, though, is that you need to rotate your site of application. So in the morning, you can get out of the shower and you're going to apply it to your hand. And then in the evening, when you have your second dosage, you're going to maybe apply it to your chest. The next day, you're going to need to apply it to another area, which could be your abdomen. In some other areas you could apply it, could be your thighs, could be your calves, could be your upper arms, could be your neck. You just want to make sure that the application site is rotated. It may also be best not to apply it to extra fatty areas such as the buttocks, or depending on everybody's body. If you have a lot of fat in the lower abdomen, you may not want to apply it there because it will be a lot slower of a release into the body. So you would use progesterone cream AM and PM. A little hint for people who have trouble sleeping would be to use a larger dosage in the evening, because progesterone can help you to sleep. So you would maybe use half a pump in the morning and then a pump and a half in the evening. Just a suggestion, but you can use it either way. So that's how you use progesterone cream. Now, you need to use it specifically during certain parts of your cycle. So it has to be used directly after ovulation. For most women, that is generally 12 days before their period begins. If you're fertility charting, you will know exactly when your period begins. You should be keeping at least a calendar of when your period starts and ends. So to determine when you start using the cream is you would take the first day of your period and you go back 12 days, and that's when you would begin using the cream. It's important to use this after ovulation. If you use it before ovulation, you could suppress ovulation. And that can be used as a tool, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Most women will want to use it right after ovulation. So it would be used for those days from ovulation, and you'd stop as soon as you get your period. And then you would not use it during the rest of your cycle, and then once after ovulation, you'd begin using the cream, and then you'd end once your period begins. If you find out you are pregnant, you would not stop using the cream. You would just contact your healthcare provider and let them know, I'm using progesterone and I'm pregnant, and they would help you to determine how to continue using it. You don't want to stop abruptly using the progesterone cream, because that could cause a big drop in progesterone and a miscarriage could occur. You also want to make sure you have a couple bottles on hand, because it needs to be used continuously, especially when you become pregnant. So I would order at least 2 bottles at a time. Make sure you have them on hand so you don't run out. And I think that's everything. Look at my notes really quickly. So that's how you use progesterone cream. I'm going to have some future videos on some specific uses for different fertility issues and use during pregnancy. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them at our natural fertility community, which you can find at naturalfertilitycommunity.com. And I hope you have a fantastic day and found this video helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.